Number 4, 5, and 6, we're still going to follow the order of operations, but now they're throwing in the grouping symbols, the parentheses. Now here, brackets and parentheses count as the same thing. On your calculator, you do use the parentheses for a bracket, but just to differentiate, when they type it up, they use a bracket. Well, you always want to start in the inside most set of parentheses. So I'm going to start here and do the 10 minus 2 first. 10 minus 2 is 8. So in my brackets, I have 4 plus 8 times 2, and then of course the divided by 5's on the outside. I then simplify inside the brackets so that it's down to one number, but I have to follow my order of operations. I'm going to multiply before I do any adding, so I have to do the 8 times 2 first. So I'm going to get 4 plus 16 in my brackets. I then can do 4 plus 16, which is 20, and now it's down to one number. So 20 divided by 5 gives me 4 for my answer. Again, if I want to check that with my calculator, I'm going to use parentheses instead of brackets. So I'm going to hit parenthesis, 4 plus, and then parenthesis, 10 minus 2. I'm going to close the parenthesis, times 2, close the parenthesis again, divided by my 5, and when I hit equals, I should get 4 on my calculator, which I do. Number 5, again following my order of operations. Parentheses, exponents, multiplying and dividing from left to right, adding and subtracting from left to right. I want to start in my innermost parentheses, so I'm going to start right here with the 11 plus 29. Need a little more space on that one. 11 plus 29 would give me 40, so I have 40 divided by 8 plus 2, and that 2 times is in front. Following my order of operations, inside the grouping symbols, I have to do the division before I do the addition. So 40 divided by 8 is 5. I then have 5 plus 2 in there. 5 plus 2 is 7. So 2 times 7 is my problem, which gives me an answer of 14. So again, if I double check that with my calculator, 2 times, I'm going to use a parenthesis and then a second parenthesis, plus 29. Oops, I better do that right. Clear that again. 2 times parenthesis and then another parenthesis, 11 plus 29. Close my parenthesis, divided by 8 plus 2, close my parenthesis, and I do get 14. So number 6, when I'm evaluating that one, go ahead, try that on your paper. And while you try that on your paper, I'm going to do a little adjusting with my paper. So following my order of operations on number 6, I'm starting with my innermost parentheses. 12 minus 9 is 3. So in the brackets, I've got 2 plus 2 times 3. Again, following my order of operations inside those brackets, I have to do the multiplying before I do the adding. 2 times 3 is 6. So I have 2 plus 6, and 2 plus 6 is 8. So I have 40 divided by 8. Bring down the rest of my work. 40 divided by 8, going to give me 5 for my answer. So again, if I check that with my calculator, 40 divided by parenthesis, 2 plus 2 times parenthesis, 12 minus 9, close my parenthesis again, hit equals, and I get 5.